It sounds like such a small number, 1%. When a financial advisor asks for a 1% annual fee to manage your money, it feels insignificant. It feels fair. But that is the greatest trick the financial industry has ever pulled. Because over a lifetime of investing, that small 1% doesn't just take 1% of your profit, it can consume up to 30% of your future wealth. That is the difference between retiring in comfort and retiring in anxiety. For decades, we have paid this ignorance tax because we believed we had no choice. We believed that managing wealth was too complex, too dangerous, and too difficult to do alone. We were told we needed a human expert to guide us through the storm. But what if the expert is now obsolete? We are witnessing a quiet revolution in personal finance. It isn't about crypto, it isn't about day trading, it is about the democratization of high-level financial strategy. The tools that were once reserved for billionaires, real-time portfolio analysis, tax loss harvesting, automated rebalancing, and personalized wealth roadmaps are now available to anyone with an internet connection. Artificial intelligence has evolved. It has graduated from being a simple calculator to becoming a strategic partner. It can track your spending better than you can. It can optimize your investments faster than a human can, and it can act as your personal chief financial officer without charging you a fee. Today, we are going to fire the middleman. I'm going to show you how to build a fully automated, AI-powered financial ecosystem that works for you 24 hours a day. This is the end of the 1% fee and the beginning of your financial autonomy. To replace a human financial advisor, we cannot just rely on a single chatbot. We need a system, a structure. I call this the Personal CFO Stack. It consists of 3 distinct layers of artificial intelligence, each designed to handle a specific aspect of your financial life. Layer 1 is the Auditor. Its job is defensive. It analyzes your past behavior, finds leaks in your spending, and recovers lost money. Layer 2 is the Allocator. Its job is strategic. It builds your investment portfolio based on your specific goals, risk tolerance, and timeline using data, not emotion. And Layer 3 is the Oracle. Its job is forward-looking. It runs thousands of simulations to stress test your financial plan against recessions, inflation, and market crashes. Most people only use one layer. To build true wealth, you must master all 3. Let's begin with defense. Before you can grow your wealth, you must stop bleeding it. This is the domain of the Auditor. For years, budgeting meant manually entering receipts into a spreadsheet. It was painful, boring, and ineffective. AI changes this completely. Modern AI finance tools connect directly to your bank accounts and credit cards, but they don't just track spending, they interpret it. Imagine feeding your last 12 months of bank statements into an AI model. In seconds, it doesn't just tell you that you spent $500 on coffee, it tells you that your subscription costs have risen by 15% year over year. It highlights that you're paying for 2 streaming services you haven't used in 6 months. It identifies that your insurance premiums are statistically higher than the average for your demographic. This isn't just data, it's insight. The AI Auditor finds the invisible inflation in your life. It can draft negotiation scripts for you to lower your bills. It can automatically cancel zombie subscriptions. It acts as a ruthless efficiency expert, constantly scanning your financial life for waste. By optimizing your cash flow with AI, you are essentially giving yourself a raise, and you haven't even invested a single dollar yet. Once you have stopped the bleeding, it is time to build. This brings us to Layer 2, the Allocator. This is where the traditional financial advisor claims to add the most value and where they are most easily replaced. The Allocator is your AI investment strategist. It doesn't guess, it doesn't chase trends, it doesn't panic when the market drops. It operates on the principles of modern portfolio theory, but with a level of personalization no human can match. You tell the AI your goal. I want to retire in 20 years with $2 million, and I have medium risk tolerance. The AI instantly constructs a diversified portfolio of low-cost index funds and ETFs that is mathematically optimized to hit that target. But the real magic happens in maintenance. A human advisor might rebalance your portfolio once a year. The AI allocator does it continuously. If one asset class grows too large, it sells high and buys low automatically to maintain your target risk profile. It performs tax loss harvesting, selling losing assets to offset taxes on gains, saving you thousands of dollars a year. It is disciplined, it is emotionless, and it works for free. It is the perfect investor. Finally, we reach the highest level of financial strategy, Layer 3, the Oracle. This is where we answer the terrifying question, what if? What if there is a recession next year? What if inflation hits 10%? What if I lose my job? A human advisor can give you reassurance. An AI oracle gives you probability. Using Monte Carlo simulations, the AI can run your financial plan through thousands of different economic scenarios. It can simulate the Great Depression, the 2008 financial crisis, or the dot-com bubble, and tell you exactly how your portfolio would survive. It allows you to stress test your future. You can ask it, "Can I afford to buy this house?" And it will simulate the impact of that purchase on your retirement 30 years from now. This removes the fear of the unknown. You aren't hoping your plan works. You know the statistical probability of your success. You are navigating your financial future with a GPS while everyone else is using a paper map. The Auditor, the Allocator, the Oracle. This is the Personal CFO Stack. It is sophisticated, but it is not complicated to start. In fact, you can activate Layer 1 right now. Here is your first action step. This weekend, download your last 3 months of bank statements as a CSV file. Then, use a secure, privacy-focused AI tool like ChatGPT with data controls on, or a specialized finance AI. Upload the file and give it this simple prompt. Analyze these expenses, categorize them, identify any recurring subscriptions, and tell me the top 3 areas where I am spending more than the average person. Look at the results. That uncomfortable feeling you get when you see the numbers? That is the feeling of waking up. That is the feeling of taking control. We talk about saving fees and optimizing returns, but that isn't the real goal. The goal isn't just to have more money, it's to have more life. When you outsource your financial anxiety to an AI, you buy back your mental bandwidth. You stop worrying about the market. You stop stressing about the budget. You gain the freedom to focus on your career, your family, and your passions. You become the CEO of your life instead of the accountant. If you are ready to stop paying for advice and start building real autonomous wealth, subscribe to ORYVON AI for your weekly strategy.